Dr. Eggman here. We're in Gabe's, which is this wonderful store. It's not like Five Below, despite what that sign says, but it's got super low prices. But look at this. They have these Sonic things, and there's apparently these collector cards in the back. Like, look at that. That's all so awesome. And it looks like they have every character except Shadow, which is a huge disappointment, unless he's hiding, which we haven't like looked through. So there's Tails, Knuckles, and then Eggman, and then, damn, they got everyone but Shadow, but that's okay, because we have, it's like Pokemon. We almost have collected them all, but not quite. We found a skateboard, a Sonic the Hedgehog skateboard. Here's the back. Bam. It's actually pretty dope. It's at Gabe's for 20 bucks. The original price is $30. Even $30 is pretty cheap for a skateboard. Coming from a former skateboarder himself. I'm done. And it actually rides really well. Like the bearings in here, like it actually moves. We didn't get hung up riding across. As you've seen, pretty good bearings. Will it handle tricks though? Probably not. If you're actually skateboarding on it, you'll probably break this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is some type of plastic, so but it's still cool. Probably gonna get this for my nephew because it's Sonic the Hedgehog. But aside from that, we found some puzzles. So we're at GameStop right now. It's been a minute since we've done a Sonic Merch Hunt episode, but we found some really cool stuff as we're here picking up Sonic Origins Plus. We found this really cool blanket here, or it's a fleece throw. It has Dr. Eggman. He kind of looks like the style of like Sonic Adventure / like Jim Carrey. I'm kind of getting like Jim Carrey vibes from it. But your boys down here, they're looking nice and fresh, and like the whole design looks really cool, so definitely picking this up. There's also some other cool stuff that we found for Sonic, including some plushies. We've got Sonic and Tails, and then this weird looking Sonic. Yeah, he just looks, actually, you know what, this is probably classic Sonic, and this is probably modern Sonic, I'm willing to bet. But one of the coolest things, it actually kind of looks like it's hand painted. It's not, it's made by a corporation, but it's still pretty dope. If you can microwave this thing, I would definitely get it, but alas you can't, and I have way too many mugs. And then we have these blind boxes right up here. Here I'm getting like Sonic Prime kind of vibes here, with the Green Hill and Shadow in there, and kind of like their poses. I think mainly Shadow and Knuckles kind of give me the Sonic Prime kind of vibes. I guess you can kind of connect them, put them together to build a scene. I have way too many of these, and I always have the worst luck, and I always get doubles, so we will not be getting these, but we'll show them off. So we got Sonic, Metal Sonic, Tails, Amy, Knuckles, and Shadow. We also found socks. Coming to GameStop is not complete without finding socks at a game store. We have these small, little, tiny socks. You can see your boy Sonic in there, and there's since 1991, and then the whole gang, which that's the squad, yeah. So these, which are longer socks, more of my style of socks. This is actually really cool. I really dig this design. And then we have Tails on the other side. Tails looks kind of creepy, kind of crazy. I don't know what the fuck is going on with his face there, but there's Tails. Alright, so we are in box lunch, and they have a whole Sonic section. From energy drinks that you see everywhere to this chili dog eating clown, to the lanyards. It's got all the characters on it, looking all fresh and everything. ID card and charm. Like, come on, man, that's so good, so good. And then that design is also this design, which is a book deet little journal here. It has all the tabs. Each tab has like its character. Oh, Knuckles eating a pizza. He should be eating grapes though. What the heck? This artwork is so good. It's so good. I don't know who came out with like this whole thing, but props to that person. Give him a raise. Yeah, we got this amazing jacket up here. That is the back of it, the front of it. Looks like that. We even have little dress shirt deets. Of course, I'm getting one, so you'll see me in it probably. Of course, we have shirts. This one has the generic, shadow model on it. Doesn't look that great. Kind of looks like it was slapped together in Photoshop. But your boy Metal Sonic here is looking good. It could do without this text. I think kind of ruins it. Socks, probably seen these. They've been around for a while. But what hasn't been around for a while are these incredible pants. And they feel so comfy. They feel so comfy. Yeah, it's just Sonic eating a chili dog. You can see the full design right there. But yeah, that's boxed lunch. They got a lot of great stuff here. Come check it out, because apparently it's Sonic season or some shit. It's almost like a video game and a TV show and a movie's coming out, so I don't know why they would have all this here. Hey guys, it's been a while since we last chatted. Quite a lot has happened over the past year, so I'm making this video to kind of supplement the short Sonic merch hunt episode. Because all the clips that you just seen were kind of filmed in the beginning of the year, I wanted to show you guys some of these Sonic toys that probably haven't been touched since the 90s. Some of the stuff you probably have already seen and know of, but I think it's really cool that this stuff existed before me, and it's, I'm a Sonic fan, and they're in my possession at this time. So without further ado, let's take a look at what we have. So the first thing I wanted to show off is this guy. And now I don't know all the history behind all these toys here as far as like where they came from or anything like that. These little plushies were as part of a promotion with the Sonic food chain. I'm not sure if like that exists where you might live, but we here in the United States, we have a food chain called Sonic's. And they basically serve like hot dogs. They deliver your food via roller blades. So it's been around for a while, and they used to do toys, I believe, and this is where these guys came from. Now this one's missing an arm. These I think came from my next door neighbor, I want to say, and I'm not sure how this one lost an arm, but thankfully we have two of them. There was only two. You could either get Sonic or you could get Knuckles. I don't think they had any of the other characters. It might even have been a promotion for Sonic 3 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But yeah, these guys are super cool. Alrighty, up next we have a Tiger Electronic Sonic game, Sonic 3D Blast. This is actually in pretty decent condition. If you guys are wondering why these things are all in Ziploc bags, my dad put those in there and kind of like stashed them, hid them away from me so that my 3 to 6 year old self would never find them and destroy them. Unfortunately, there are no batteries in it. I'm not gonna play it, but I'll just kind of give you guys a view of it. Like I said, maybe you guys have seen these before. You probably have if you're watching this video, but I think these are really cool. I do remember playing this. This was the shit when you had nothing else to play. All right, next off, I wanted to show these guys. I believe these were Burger King toys, and I also don't think I have a complete set. For example, I have 2 duplicate Sonics, which look absolutely crazy, but I'm pretty sure like you would, push this in the thing and press the button and it like launches or whatever. I don't have the launcher. I don't even think I knew it came with a launcher. And then we have Knuckles. I believe you kind of wind him back and then he goes and like does that like spinny thing as if he's like, creating a tornado. Which was really cool. I did have 2 of these as well. I don't remember what happened to the other one. This one is actually in pretty good condition from what I remember from the other one. And then we also have Dr. Eggman, which this was like one of my favorite toys because back in the day, they didn't have an Eggman action figure or an Eggman ship. This was the only Dr. Robotnik toy that existed in my world. And so like this thing was like very special. I have like really fond memories of like playing with this guy. And I'm surprised it's in as good a shape as it is now. Not saying it's in good shape, but from how much I do remember playing with this thing, I'm surprised it's not a completely different toy, to be honest with you. But yeah, I also think there was a Tails as far as the collection. Now, I never seen or had the Tails. I did do like a little research online, very brief, and there seems to have been like a Tails figure, but I think these were also released in the United States and Europe, and they're like, they look totally different. Like I'll try to show some pictures on screen right now so you guys can see. But yeah, there's like two different versions, and I think even the Tails version looked totally different, but I never seen the Tails little figurine of these guys until I got older. And then one of my favorite toys that I'm really like shocked about is this guy. Now I think this was also a Burger King promotional toy, but I either had two of these or the Mandela effect is happening, because I swear to God, this was busted and broken up. Like, I remember this toy, like Sonic spikes were off, Sonic's head was missing. Like, that's what I remember from this toy. I do not remember this toy being in this good of a condition. I don't remember this thing like being whole, right? This is like a full toy. It's dirty and dingy and everything, but like I said, the last time I remember seeing this toy was like, it was all busted up. So we might have had two, and my dad probably hid this away from me, so I wouldn't break it. Props to him for that, because like I said, like I'm just finding out that I have you know, a full figure of this guy. And then last but not least, we do have the talking Sonic the Hedgehog. This was my first plush, I'm pretty sure. Probably even first Sonic toy that I've ever seen in my life. This thing is really special to me. I remember like sneaking to my parents' room to like try to take it and like play with it and like try to take it out of the box. It is supposed to talk. I think it screams Sega. It screams something by pressing the tummy here, but this is kind of old. I think the batteries on it are worn down, but it's still in the box, which is pretty awesome. It's all here. It looks like it, you know, never left the 90s. And then there is this like little tag. If you guys want to pause the video, I'll show it briefly there. I don't know if you can see that. And it looks like the tag says 1997, so I was definitely alive, but I think I was, what? I was 3 at the time. I don't know how my dad acquired all of this stuff, to be quite honest with you. I was kind of born and it was already there in my brain. It's really cool to like sit down and like show this off with you guys. Even if you guys have seen these like a million times, I think it's I still think it's really cool that these things existed in my childhood and they still exist today. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this like little thing. I do have like a lot of other older Sonic toys. I don't think, they're not quite this old, but like what you're looking at here is not even like a third of my collection. So maybe one day I'll bring those out of the attic and like show those off if you guys are interested. Which, by the way, let me know if you like this sort of thing. This is like, I'm so used to scripted videos that sitting down and talking feels foreign and weird. I enjoy it. It's pretty rad. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I got nothing else to say. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.